Merry Vlogmas, guys. So today is day one of Vlogmas. It's finally upon us. So for this Vlogmas, well, I guess I'm gonna have to back up. They've got my roadblock. Wonderful. Oh, this is hard to do when you're talking and you can't see because it's so freaking foggy. There we go. So for this Vlogmas, I still don't know really what I want to do, but today what I think I'm going to do, I hope, man, it is foggy. You can all see this here. Let me turn this around so you can kind of get a glimpse of just how foggy it is. Look at that. Yeah, you can't see very far at all. So for today, and maybe for these future ones, don't want back to fall there. I'm going to pick a trick, and I'm going to try to do a stick cam for it. And for today, though, I'm going to do a simple trick, and then I want to try to do as many different variations of it on it as I can. So today's trick is going to be a split S, which is a very simple one to do. You know, you go along, you do a half roll, and then you pitch back to kind of dive out of it. But you can kind of vary that in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to try to do some variations of that. And then of course you can do it over objects and through them. I may or may not do that today, I don't know. It definitely won't be split us over a building and throw it or anything. Man, it's foggy. Holy cow. Wow. This should be interesting. Be interesting to fly. So that's what I think I want to do. So I've got to come up with a bunch of different variations, but I'm going to try a bunch of different variations, see how many I can do. And I'll document each of those, and I'll hopefully have the stick cam of that if I can get my my little redneck stick cam holder that I created to cooperate. It works okay as long as I can get it lined up just right. So you guys will be able to see that. And I mean, the maneuvers, split S maneuver is pretty simple. So, but some of the variations might make it kind of interesting. So you can do a lot of variety with it, and we'll see what we can come up with there. I'll see you at the field. This fog, it looks like uber creepy. So look at this over here. That might be a cool thumbnail. Check that out. Look at that creepy fog, man. I might have to just do a regular flyer too, just to have for some other stuff, because that's like uber creepy. I love it. All right, let's grab my stuff here. Oh, let's go do some split S's. All right, so we're going to start recording here. All right, so I've got quad. Go ahead and get her plugged in here. Go. It is super foggy out here. Again, start recording that. Alright, fix my little redneck thing here. If I can. That's hard to do. Really need a good chest mount. Alright, that'll work, I think. Hope you guys can see that. Alright, I got my goggles, plug them in. Try to adjust this one more. No, don't zoom. Definitely don't want you to zoom in. There we go. Close enough as it is. There you go, that'll work. Alright, put these on. Recording. Yep, recording. Recording. My goggles on here in a second. Alright. Now we're going to try some split S's here. Alright. So we arm. Gonna take off. Alright. So basic split S's, you go over, you flip. Wow, that is hard to see. Okay. This is too foggy. I can't even see me. Where am I at? There I am. Okay. I can't see squat. Holy freaking cow, it's foggy. Man, that ain't working. And I don't know if it's, is there water on my lens? What is it? Let's see. Yes. Fog is so thick, there's water on the lens. That's what it's causing it. Heck no, I ain't doing this. I'll do this a little bit later today. All right, so let me pop this out of here. So I will come back out at lunchtime when the fog is clear because it is way too thick. Took off and all I saw was a blur because the fog is so thick it just like covered the lens instantly in condensation, water, or whatever it is. So I'll come back out at lunch and do this. It looks so cool out here too though, but man, it's like too foggy. Too foggy. Couldn't even see. I couldn't even see me, and I was like right, just not even like 30 feet from me here. I couldn't see me. That was kind of scary. Phew. All right, guys. I'll see you at lunchtime. So, it's not lunchtime. On a plus side, I think the little redneck holder works pretty well. It's just tricky to get it positioned right. It's just some string and a holder that I had for my phone for the car. And I've rigged it up so that I can use it like on a tripod, that sort of thing. And so I've got it off of that, and I just routed some string around it to make kind of a little carrying thing. So it just kind of holds, one string goes around my neck, and then it kind of veers off into like a V on either side and goes around it and holds the camera. You can kind of tilt it, you know. And then the bottom of it, it still has the adapter for the tripod, you know, where you screw your camera in and then that part goes into your tripod. So it's got that, and it's got this, you know, little piece at the bottom of it where it fits in the tripod. And so I route that in between the which way am I walking here? I don't know. Wrong way. Can't even tell where I'm walking. It's so freaking foggy, man. So route that in between the straps on my my transmitter strap, and that kind of holds it, keeps it from moving left and right, and kind of keeps it in line with the transmitter if I'm moving it. And I move around a lot whenever I'm flying. If you watch me, you'd giggle. It's funny. I've videoed it before. I think it's in one of the other videos. So yeah, I kind of move around a lot. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I'm like, whew, whew, you know, I'm all over the place. Anyway, so man, this fog it looks so cool though. Makes for a hey, maybe I'll use this for a black and white challenge. Let me give me a photo from here. Maybe I've been using clips from my some of my flight videos, but I might use a non-flight video this time. It's kind of cool. It's uber creepy, man. Uber creepy. I like it though. It's like cool. Let's see here. If I get up here a little bit, take me a photo. Looking, yeah, we'll look out this way here. That's what we do. All right, I'm gonna take me a photo. Got my black and white photo for my daily challenge on Facebook. I've been tagging people I know who are pilots and tagging them in the photos. Figure they'll do some interesting ones too. That's my first non-flight one though, but it's just like way too cool not to get a picture of it. I mean, you can hear the interstate and it's just like right there. I mean, it's just right there. You can't, it's not very far. You cross the road and up a little bit of a bank and there's the interstate. You can't see nothing from there. You just hear the noise. Dang, it's some seriously thick fog. I so wish I could fly in it if it wasn't so stinking thick, because it would be some awesome footage. But it's so thick, man, it just like cover your lens in water. That's all you'd see is the water. It'd be terrible. It's a shame. Oh well. All right, so now the next time you see me, it will be lunch. All right, guys, so I'm over at the park now, and we're going to fly over here. It's a little cold, so I'm probably just going to fly one flight here, I think, if I can get it all in.
RF signal low.
Oh, it's not low. All right, there we go. And we're going to do some split S's here. All right, should be fun. It's a little cold. I think it was warmer this morning. All right, let's see what's got down here. Let's see if we can get my camera just the way I want it. That's not too bad. There we go. We're recording. All right. Let's try this. See what we got. All right. So, like I said this morning, split S is pretty easy. Basically, what you do, you go up, you flip, and then you pull out of it. That was way off there. So up, roll over, then you pull out of it. You go up, roll over, pull out of it. Up, roll over, pull out of it. Now, what we can do though is we can do some variations on that. You really want to do, when you do these, you really want to go zero throttle. Yeah, I put some yaw in there, didn't I? Had a bad habit doing. So let's do some variations. So you can go add some extra rolls to it. You go up, extra rolls in there. That's one variation. It's kind of a fun one. You can kind of vary how long you do it too. So like, so you go up. The longer you let it hang, the better. It's a lot cooler. If you do these a little lower to the ground, it's kind of fun. I twisted that one. I have a bad habit of doing that. You know.
30 seconds.
Do it between something there, so that you are coming back through. So you know, we go up, and you come back through. Do it the other way, come back through. Stall it. I finished out the roll there.
20
I didn't do the
seconds.
split S there. All right, so we'll go over here, over this, and then right back through here, back through there, over that, and back through here beside of it here. There's a couple of variations there. Now, you could do, one variation I was thinking about doing is you could do it the opposite way. So instead of pulling back, you would like flip forward. So you go over.
8,
I had messed that up.
7,
That's gonna
6,
get low. See if I can get one of these.
5,
So you go
4,
over and then pitch forward
3,
and then come back into it.
2,
So that's kind of a split S. It's a little different there with a back one.
0.
But over, pull back. You know, over, pull back, over, let hang, pull back, go over, stall it in the middle there. Yeah, that's kind of a nice variation. All right, my battery's about dead, so let's bring it in and land if I can make it back on this juice. Nope. Oh. Alright, so the battery went all the way dead there. Ran a little too long. Alright, let's pick this thing up. It's gonna be wet. Yuck. Ugh, wet. Alright. So let's stop this here. Flip it around and talk a little bit. I'll show you my little ghetto setup here. Yeah, light where you can see this here. So this is my ghetto rig here. You can see it's what I was talking about. You've got string coming down around this thing here, and it's got on the bottom, see that's the little hook part that goes in the tripod. And I set this in between these two straps here and it kind of holds it in place. So now when I'm moving, it stays in place. Cool, huh? All right, so that's a couple of variations on a split S, and hopefully you kind of learned a little bit there. My fingers are cold, so I was probably shaking a little bit, but and I messed up a few times. But overall, you kind of get the idea. You come at it, you're tilted like this. So when you roll, you're actually, your camera tilt. Let me grab the quad here. So when you're flying forward, you're like this. So your camera's tilted forward. Now when you roll, a roll isn't this. A roll is directly on this axis here. It's not a, you know, I don't know. It's not this kind of a, it's this kind of a roll, but you gotta remember you're tilted. So when you do that, you're like this. So now when you're tilted, so you're, let me get it, I get my shot here. So when you are like this and you roll, you flip it over basically like this, right? So you're kind of looking forward. But when you're flying forward, you've got this tilt like this. So when you roll, you end up looking straight down. So then when you can naturally just kind of come out of it. So you roll over, just roll, you don't use a coordinated one. That's another variation I could have done. So you do a regular roll and then you're facing down, so then you just kind of pull back a little bit and you come out of it, right? So we kind of varied that. We did a couple different variations. So one of those was to like do a like a double roll and then you come through it and you come out just like this. Another was we rolled like halfway, we come like this, and then we rolled it again and then we came out of it. So that's another variation. And then another variation was we were like this, we rolled it, then we came backwards this way by pitching forwards, came out of it, and then we're on the opposite side, we're facing straight down again, and we come out of it. Just like the other one. You end up in the same direction, it's just another variation there. Now one other one I didn't do would be a coordinated one. So a coordinated one, when you roll it, you end up like this. So you're facing, your camera's facing forward, and you're like this, and then you have more of a pitch coming out of it if you do that one. So you're like, you're flying forward, you roll it, you're still flying forward, and then you kind of come out of it. So you can kind of see right where you're at. That's kind of a cool one to do if you're down lower, or where you can see stuff around you. Like if you're up higher, just the typical roll where you're looking down is much cooler. But if you are coming between stuff, you want to do a coordinated roll, so you use yaw in the opposite direction of your roll. So if you roll to the right like this, you want to yaw to the left like this. So you end up yawing and then rolling. Let me see if I can get that on camera here. So you end up yawing and rolling, and then you're facing forward. See how that works? If you're the opposite way, it's kind of like, ends up being a barrel roll or an aileron roll. Like, it looks like an aileron roll, but really you're actually doing a barrel roll because of this camber tilt. And then what our normal aileron roll looks like a barrel roll because of the camber tilt. So anyways, hopefully you guys kind of learned something, and if you've never flown one of these, you have a little bit of idea of what the sticks look like whenever you're doing some of these maneuvers and stuff. I think that'll be kind of cool for you to see how that works. So hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of Vlogmas here. A little bit this morning, and the sky is finally clearing out. Their fog is lifted. Yay! I think I might do one more flight here, just around here, just for fun, and then head back home. You guys have a merry Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow. It'll be something. But hopefully you guys enjoy these. Have a great day. Never stop flying.